the Action button to create a next action with an action category that indicates what needs to be done to accomplish the task. For example, you might have several tasks that relate to calling people, and in that case you want to define the actions as @calls. By categorizing the tasks in your Outlook task folder by action, you can easily create a list of things you need to do that are grouped by that action type. The Getting Things Done Outlook add-in allows you to create an action task directly from an email message. Open the email message you would like to process. In this case, Huge Rays wants Shelby to conduct all of his performance reviews by the end of the month. Shelby will likely conduct his performance reviews in his office. Click the Action button. Task with a project and sub-project if you like. In this case, we're going to create a task that is at office and associated with a performance review project. At office means I will likely have to complete this task at my office. By default, the task subject is the subject of the email message. However, if you'd like, you can update it right here. If you want, you can open the task after you've created it to update the body or add some other data about the task. By checking the Include Summary checkbox, you are including the body of the originating email in the body of the newly created task. That means that when you open the task, you can see all the stuff that was in the original email, which makes it quite handy. Uncheck this if you want the body to be blank in the task. Finally, you can choose a folder for reference if you want to save the original message in a folder in addition to the GTD action folder. Click OK, and because we choose to show the created task, the task will immediately open. Here you can update the information on the task. After you've made any desired changes, click the Save and Close buttons. So, what happened? The original email message is no longer in the inbox. The message was moved to the @action folder under your inbox. It's important to note that these folders are only here for storing messages, and you shouldn't manage your tasks or appointments out of these folders. And the newly created task is now on your task list. If you open your task folder, you can see that the newly created task is now on your task list. If your task is open, you can click on the Open Email button from the GTD toolbar to instantly open the original email. That means that you can easily get the email directly from the task. For more information on the taskbar, you might want to review the Toolbar Tour section. In your task list, you can quickly generate tasks for a particular project and sub-project combination. Highlight a task that's already associated with the same project you'd like to create for the task, and click the New Project task from GTD toolbar. A new task will open, and blammo, you can see that the project is already populated with the chosen project for you. Choose the action and enter the subject line on the task, and include some helpful information in the body of the task. Click Save and Close when you're done, and you're all set. As you can see, a new task was created. By using Shelby Dunnell's inbox, we've reviewed ways users would implement the action function. Now let's go over some additional action options that you might find useful. I'm going to action the message from Shelby's inbox so I can bring up the action form. By default, Include Summary and Show Created Tasks are checked. By checking the Delete Original Email checkbox, you're deleting the original email and not moving it to the Add Action folder. If you leave Copy in Folder checked, a copy of the original email remains in your inbox, and the original email is moved to the Add Action folder. It's important to note that if you check both the Delete Original Email and Leave Copy in Folder, the original email will remain in your inbox, but no copy of that email will be moved to the Add Action folder. Finally, you can choose a folder for reference if you want to save the original message in a folder in addition to the GTD Add Action folder. Check the Save for Reference checkbox, and a Select Folder form appears. Select the folder that you would like to save a copy of the email to and click OK. The reference folder is displayed in the action form. A really great little tip to note is that the reference folder and file to folder can be assigned to a specific project. So once you choose a project, the Save for Reference checkbox will automatically be populated with that assigned folder. See the Project Detail Form tool for more details on assigning folders for Save Reference and File to Folder. This is particularly handy anytime you're processing an email and you pick a project, your Save for Reference and your File to folder will automatically be picked for you. Using the Action button to create a next action with the action category is an effective way to indicate what needs to be done to accomplish the task. You'll always know what you can do when you're in a particular context to choose what you need to do.